Good day. Our topic is all about reflective practice through performance evaluation. So, reflective practice is essential for educators' professional growth. It enables critical analysis of teaching methods and improvements to student learning. So, performance evaluations, incorporating feedback from students, peers, and supervisors, significantly enhance reflective practice. This report examines each group's contribution and the implications of their evaluations. So, first is the students as evaluators. So, student involvement in evaluations fosters a sense of ownership in their learning. Their feedback provides unique insights into their experiences and perceptions of teaching methods.
By the end of this lesson, pre service teachers will be able to first, demonstrate a positive attitude toward contributing feedback by willingly participating in evaluation activities. Second, analyze their learning experiences to provide meaningful and constructive feedback on teaching methods and classroom practices. And lastly, perform tasks such as filling out evaluation forms, participating in focus group discussions, or writing reflections with clarity and completeness.
So, the first method of evaluation is surveys and questionnaires. These are effective tools for gathering this feedback. So, its structured surveys yield both quantitative and qualitative data. So, qualitative data offers richer understanding of students' perspectives, while quantitative data provides a broader overview of trends and patterns. So, for example, a post unit survey could include rating scales for aspects like instructor clarity, material engagement, and overall learning. It could also include open ended questions such as what was the most helpful aspect of this unit and what could be improved. So, application tips: design surveys carefully, ensure clarity, analyze both quantitative and qualitative data to gain a comprehensive understanding of students' perspectives, and also use feedback to inform future teaching strategies, demonstrating responsiveness to students' needs. That's all.
The second one is focus groups. Focus groups involve gathering a small group of students to discuss their thoughts and feelings about teaching practices, classroom dynamics, and areas for improvement. These discussions are usually guided by a facilitator who asks open ended questions to encourage detailed responses. Focus groups provide a platform for students to voice their opinions and experiences in a safe and supportive environment. This method allows educators to gain deeper insights into students' perspectives, which can help in identifying strengths and weaknesses in teaching methods and classroom management. Now, an example of this is a teacher might organize a focus group to understand how students feel about a new teaching method introduced in the class. The second example is during a focus group, students might discuss their experiences with group projects and suggest ways to improve collaboration and fairness. Now, the third one is self reflection exercises. Self reflection exercises encourage students to think about their own learning experiences, strategies, and outcomes. This can involve writing journals, completing questionnaires, or participating in guided reflection sessions. Self reflection helps students become more aware of their learning processes and preferences. It also provides valuable feedback to educators about which teaching strategies are most effective and engaging for their students. Example of this is students might write a weekly journal entry about what they found most challenging and rewarding in their studies. The second example is a teacher could ask students to complete a questionnaire about their study habits and how they feel these habits impact their learning.
So now I will be discussing with you the benefits of student as evaluator. First is that immediate feedback. Student evaluators provide immediate insight that can effectively adjust teaching strategies. For example, in an English class, a teacher might conduct a mid-semester evaluation focused on students' understanding of essay writing. If students indicate that they are struggling with thesis statements, the teacher can promptly modify the following lessons to include a more targeted instruction on crafting strong thesis statements and provide an additional practice opportunities. This swift response to feedback helps improve students' writing skills and develop a more supportive learning environment. The second benefit of a student as evaluator is increased engagement. When students see that their feedback is valued and acted upon, they are more likely to engage actively in the learning process. For instance, if an English instructor solicits feedback on reading assignments and adjusts the reading list based on students' interest, learners may feel more connected to the material. If students see that their favorite genres or authors included in the curriculum as a result of their input, they are more likely to participate more eagerly in discussions and activities, which enhances their overall engagement and enthusiasm for literature.
Another benefit is tailored instruction. When students give feedback, teachers can understand their needs better. This helps teachers adjust lessons to match different learning styles, solve challenges, and make the classroom more inclusive. Letting students share their views leads to better teaching and learning for everyone. For example, after a grammar lesson, students share that they need more examples and group activities to understand better. The teacher uses this feedback to include this in the next lesson, making it easier and more fun for everyone.
To sum up everything that has been said, we can say that having students or involving students in evaluation in any form of our teaching is the most vital or the most crucial part of evaluation. For the reason that students are our most vulnerable factor and is our number one recipient of the knowledge or of the teaching that we offer. So technically, having to hear or knowing what they really feel about the previous discussions, about the previous topic, knowing where which part they have struggles, knowing which part they have difficulties in learning is the best way for us educators to know on which part are we going to work more with. On the latter part, for us educators, if we know that our students are struggling or that way of teaching that we are having, then we can adjust our teaching strategies according to what our students need. We can contextualize our teaching strategies so that our students will learn more because we are teaching not for ourselves, but we are teaching for our learners. Having students as evaluators are just as important as every form of evaluation is.